Hi, today's Are You OK Day, and it's a day in Australia where we reach out to people and friends and just go, hey, how's it going? Are you okay? Are you happy? And I would encourage you to also just hold the mirror up and say, am I okay? Like, are you okay? Are you feeling happy? So today I wanted to cover 5 ways you can make yourself happy if you're struggling with it. And sure, by all means, if you're really struggling, send me a private message or contact Lifeline or reach out to someone just to anchor yourself a little bit, because it does make a massive difference. Short of that, here's 5 things you can try. So a big one, actually, it's just gone behind the clouds, is getting some sun exposure. Now the sun emits a hormone, or it actually helps once the sun hits our skin, our body produces a hormone called vitamin D, and it's integral for us being happy. There's an awesome book that studied happy people around the world and those who lived the longest as well. They all got daily exposure to this beautiful ball of light called the sun. Now if you're a melanoma risk, you've got to moderate it, you've got to be aware of it, but that is a very small percentage of the population. If you're not too sure if you're a melanoma risk, go and get a skin cancer check and find out. Even if you are, you still need on some parts of your body some vitamin D, or you need to take it. So get in the sun every single day. That's tip number 1. Tip number 2, and this would be my favourite hormone, it's a hormone called oxytocin, and it's the hormone that we secrete when we're breastfeeding. It's this hormone we secrete when we're in love and we feel connected to that person, or that not so much the event, but generally the person. It's a connection hormone. Now when our oxytocin levels are up, we feel happy and connected and loved and supported. When they're down, we feel the opposite, disconnected, lonely, depressed. Now relying on other people, and I've done multiple clips on this, and you'll find them in my blogs and also on this page and YouTube channel. When we're not feeling that, when we're isolated, oxytocin goes down. When we're stressed, oxytocin goes down. Have you ever noticed that you can't be stressed and happy at the same time? They're 2 different states. So what I suggest doing are green light activities and boosting your oxytocin up. Do it yourself, learn to nourish yourself, and the big thing that I talked about last week on my nourishment retreat is how can we nourish ourselves and get that happy hormone up. The third thing is to look at your work. Are you doing something you're totally passionate about, or are you doing it for money, or is it something you feel you've got to do because it's a family business? Now sometimes these things we say yes to initially, but in reality what happens is some of the company values or the business values aren't in line with our own values, and I guarantee you'll never be happy in that environment. You just won't. And if you spend a lot of your waking time working, then you really need to address it. The 4th thing is to look at foods that you're eating. Now there are quite a few foods that I know of as a nutritionist, and I get people to stop them, and the big one actually is gluten. Gluten has a CNS, or a central nervous system depressant activity. It's the glutamates in it, and it can people make them feel disconnected, depressed, anxious, give them headaches. It can affect us 3 ways. I won't go into it too much. It can affect our guts, our head, or our skin. But if you're feeling dull, or you wake up and you're just a little bit doughy or foggy, try cutting out gluten for a couple of weeks and see how you feel. The 5th thing is make sure you get really good sleep. Sleep has been shown to increase our happiness, and you need good quality sleep, not just scampy sedative sleep. So just taking a pill to sedate yourself doesn't really work. We need really good sleep habits. So I don't have the time here to go into good sleep habits, but from 8 o'clock down, we shouldn't be on computers, we shouldn't be watching murder mysteries at night. We should be allowing our body to go like this, and our cortisol to drop, and our melatonin, our sleep hormone, to kick in. And that'll put us to sleep like a little baby, and it should keep us there. So sleep's really critical. So they're my 5 hottest tips on how to stay happy, and I really hope you are okay, and please reach out to someone today. If you're okay, make sure they're okay, and if you're not okay, please act today. Like, reach out to someone else. If it's me or Lifeline or a friend, just touch base. Like, let us know that you're okay. See you.